We've taken a look into tournaments past. Now for some recent history. Sectional finals were played last week to determine the 8 teams in this year's state tournament. Let's look at how they got to St. Paul, beginning with tomorrow afternoon's first matchup, Minneapolis Southwest and South St. Paul. Rob Lear and Paul Hipp report.
Section 5's hockey championship is a flip of the coin proposition when Minneapolis Southwest and Washburn meet in the finals. Washburn was returning 14 players off last year's tournament team, while Southwest was looking to add to their string of 14 state tournament appearances. Washburn lost by identical 4-3 scores earlier this season to Southwest, so Washburn coach Pete Jocketty knew his club was not far away from a return visit to St. Paul, and this rumored to be Jocketty's final coaching season. From the start, the Minneapolis Conference champions Southwest took play early to Washburn. The time and time again, goaltender Dale Peterson turned the Indians aside. But it isn't until Southwest Dan May's shot proved too hard to handle by Peterson. It dribbled across the goal line, and Southwest at 3:52 of the first period led 1-0. Washburn and their senior scoring star Rick Erdahl stormed back on the Southwest goal. Goalie Greg Dick made his first of several key saves in the first period. At the end of one period, Southwest led 1-0. The Washburn pressure carried over to the second period until the Millers finally tied the score at 1 on Dave Cowan's stuff shot. The Washburn victory celebration, though, would go short-lived. Just over a minute later, Southwest magic man with the puck, Charlie Lundeen, scored a la Bobby Smith on a stuff shot of his own and gave the Indians a lead back at 2-1. Erdahl was not to be turned aside like he was again in the first period. He routed the Millers back to a 2-2 tie and a nice passing play. Dave Meyer to Erdahl. Washburn had evened the score. But Southwest hockey program has been successful over the years because of the big play. Southwest Terry Madsen made one of those for the Indians on the power play, scoring the game-winning goal at 4:18 and a blast from the point. Another look shows just how Madsen's low drive combined with the traffic out front screened Peterson the goaltender's vision and the picture play execution that puts Southwest out in front to stay. On the other end of the ice, though, not without the help of some timely goaltending at Greg Dick, another product of Southwest coach Dave Peterson's goaltending school. A goalie himself, Peterson devotes hours of practice time working with his team's most important competitor. Dick has filled the bill, Peterson claims, as one of the best goalies he's ever coached. The game was finally put out of reach, and a goal Washburn would just as soon forget. The Millers turned back on a close scoring play. We're putting heavy pressure on Southwest when Dave Love skated the puck out of his own zone, then in an attempt to dump the puck, scored on a blast from his own blue line in front of his players' bench. And the countdown to the Civic Center had begun for the Southwest fans.
You go in with nobody that has any tournament experience. What kind of problems is that going to propose for a young club?
Well, it means that you go in with great enthusiasm and great excitement, and you'll watch and see what happens. You're not really very sure. The first time you take a group to the tournament, anything can happen. You can be playing for the championship, or you're liable to be sitting out after 2 days, so you just have to go and see. You know that they're going to play with great enthusiasm. The thing that you try to get away from is going in awe of the whole spectacle, because as you well know, it's a big show.
The characteristics of this hockey club, describe them for us.
Well, I think that we're a relatively young club with good seniors, and I think we've gained a lot of poise the last half of the season. We're not taking as many stupid penalties. We're playing with good poise, whether we're ahead or whether we're behind, and I think that we're beginning to come of age. We really felt this was a rebuilding year.
The victory for the Southwest Indians returns them back to the state tournament for the first time in 2 seasons. They'll open up play on Thursday afternoon in the opening round against the Section 4 opponent. We have more on that game.